Out with the old, in with the new. Kind of. I do got a sneaking, kind of feeling here, suspicion. One of the guys that we released from the practice squad is likely coming back as someone's going to have to get elevated or signed to the 53, which will leave an open roster space. But let's talk about this for a few minutes, guys. What's up, Cerebral Football fans? My name is Steven Hyder. This is Gate City Sports Channel. Hey, if you're new to the channel, it's maybe the first, second, third time you caught my content and you enjoyed today's discussion, if I can ask you to do me a huge favor here, guys, hit that subscribe button. Look, we just crossed over 6,300 subscribers. We're on a journey towards 7,500 subscribers. I would love for you to be a part of that equation. Just need you to subscribe to do that. To my old G subscriber here, and I'm going to ask you to, guys, hit that like button, smash the thumbs up button, help me spike the algorithm and get this in front of new people that we can potentially convert into our audience here. All right, y'all, today's topic. Hey, look, man, I asked the Eagles to size protect. I don't know if you guys remember how many times I said that during the offseason, like, hey, man, we really need to size protect this roster. Boy, they're going above and beyond what I was thinking, right? I mean, go to A.J. Brown, go to Zach Pascal. You guys are like, hey, Steve, do you think they size protected enough yet? Dalton Keene starts having a pretty good camp. And now we look and we're signing more guys to the practice squad like Auden Tate, who's nearly 6'5" and 228 pounds, with a just under 80-inch wingspan and over 33 and 3/4 inch arms. Yeah, man, I'll say that they have met my, my demands, my request, if you will, to size protect this roster. There's no doubt about that aspect of things, guys. Like, that was definitely a focus in the offseason, and they have not stopped. Howie and this front office is still continually making sure that they got answers for that particular situation there. Now, I want to talk about Auden Tate for 1 second. I want to get into Dalton Keene, too, because I don't think there's been as much information around him, and he's a very unique guy that they're adding here. So, Auden Tate, simply put, I mean, I know a lot of you guys have been like, Steve, how does a guy like this get, through and make it to, waivers? And for not only to waivers, but where you can easily just basically sign this guy off a practice squad. I'll say this is that he's a big body, and he can use that wingspan to outbody people. He's not particularly fast, guys. I don't know that I would qualify Auden Tate as having NFL speed. I know you can look at the full 40 time and say, yeah, 4.68 40. Guys, I don't care about that full 40 time. It's not as useful as people think. What bothers me is more the 10 and the 20 split. You look at that 10 split, he had a 1.64 10 split. It's not a doomsday thing, but it doesn't get much better at that 2.7 2.20 split. And by the way, the tight end we signed is faster than the 10 and 20 split. Just to kind of put that out there, guys. So, I mean, Auden Tate, there's definitely something here to work with. If you got a guy down there, you're looking for third down conversions, you're looking for red zone production, you need a big physical body guy to kind of play a role, and you got to call him up on the roster. Hey, man, this is a pretty good idea to have around on your roster. I don't know how much he's going to factor in, guys. I mean, look, his short shuttle, what they call the 20-yard shuttle, was a 4.58, which is pretty bad, guys. His three-cone was a 7.37. This is not the most athletically gifted guy, 31-inch vertical, but he's a big body, strong. Potentially could be converted to tight end. I don't know. We'll see, guys. All right, y'all. Dalton Keene, former Virginia Tech Hokie. Yes, both these dudes are ACC guys. Auden Tate from Florida State, and then Dalton Keene from Virginia Tech. Versatile. He's a Trey Burton type. As a matter of fact, if you go read any scouting report, they're going to say this annoying word 1,000 times. He's a Swiss Army knife. Like every scouting report said that, guys. I mean, it's quite ridiculous. What I can say is this is a young man that can play both basically kind of that F tight end role, or he can play the Y tight end role. The difference is a Y tight end is inline. F tight ends, generally speaking, get flexed out to the slot. But furthermore, past that, guys, he can play the wing role. He can be a wing back for you. He can play a fullback role for you. He's very versatile. Athletically gifted dude. Once again, another dude who's got decent wingspan. 78 and 3/4 inch wingspan, almost 79-inch wingspan, 32 and a quarter inch arms. Put up a 4.71 40, but had a 1.62 10 split, so a better 10 split actually than Auden Tate, and a 2.73 20 split, which was also better than Auden Tate's. Well, it was a tenth of a second, less than a tenth of a second worse, to be fair. So, athletically gifted, sure. Former third-round pick, but you guys know this. Anytime that they're going from a year or two prior being a third-round pick to being on the practice squad, there's some developmental issues here. My opinion, when it comes to Dalton Keene to be an NFL ball player, he's going to need to get a lot stronger to do that role, to be quite honest. Very good effort guy, very good special teams player. So we'll see how these dudes impact the roster, guys. I mean, what I like about this is the fact that Howie Roseman has not stopped. He's continually trying to add to the roster, and he's finding unique guys, you know. LaMichael Perrine, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, man, P. Ryan, like, why did LaMichael Perrine go? Like, that's a guy that I really thought could impact the roster. I don't think you need 4 quarterbacks, so this might be the end of the road for Reed Sinnett. We'll see what happens, guys. I don't want to come out here and say anything's 100%, man, because it shocked me that they did what they did to begin with. But P. Ryan, depending on what they do in terms of like the active roster and who they call up to the active roster, could find his way back here again. So, you know, we'll see what happens there, guys. I'm not going to go too far one way or the other. It is what it is, kind of, you know. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all's time and attention. I'll see y'all in the next video. Leave your comments down below.